Hi everyone, Queen G here. Now we're bringing you a little bit of a vlog today. I made some homemade Portuguese sweetbread, a tradition during Easter time and in our culture. It is a little bit of a process, but it is wonderful and delicious. So this was the first time I attempted making this. It was so good, so delicious. The process was so much fun. So first I whipped up my eggs, sugar, and lemon zest until everything was nice and pale and puffy and yellow. And then in a pot, I warmed up some milk, some butter, and I also added in some lard here, and it gives the sweetbread a little bit of a softness. It's just a great touch. Now you just want to melt that down until everything is melted together. Then we have the yeast process, which is just some water, flour, sugar, some yeast. We mix it all together and let it rise. Then we add all the dry ingredients in a very large bowl. We add in the whipped up eggs that we whipped up. We add in our yeast, and this starts to come together so wonderful. It is just amazing. Then you want to add in half of the milk and butter mixture that we melted, and you just keep kneading with your hands, keep mixing, and then when everything starts to come together, you add in the remaining of the butter and the milk. Then once you've added the remaining milk, butter, and lard mixture, then you're just going to keep kneading. You want to knead this mixture until it starts to become soft, and you keep sort of punching the dough for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's no longer sticking to the pan. It is definitely a labor of love, but I tell you, it is so worth it in the end. And once that happens, we allow it to rise for about 1 hour. And then after the hour, we're gonna go back in and kind of do stretch and folds, just like you would do in a sourdough. And you would make the sign of a cross in stretch and folds. And then once you've done that, you are gonna take your hand and you're going to kind of make a cross in the sweetbread. It's kind of like the blessing of the sweetbread, very traditional, very big part of our culture. And so what we do is we cover the sweetbread with some tablecloths, and we also put some heavy towels or blankets on top just to make sure it is nice and warm, and we keep it in kind of like a corner of our kitchen and allow it to rise for a couple of hours. Mine took 2 hours and it was ready. Sometimes it can take 3-4 hours, but being my first time, it was so quick and so wonderful. Once you've done that, you want to prepare your pan. So you can make anything here. You can make braids. You can make kisses, they call in our culture, where you put the egg in the center. You can make actual bolos, and you can do whatever you like here. I made a variety of things and they all turned out wonderful. And then I just allow them to double in size. Make sure you cover everything that you prepare. And then once they have doubled in size, you're ready to bake. I baked mine, all of my sweetbread, at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. They varied from 50 minutes to an hour. It turned out wonderful, so delicious, sweet, fluffy, light. You should give this a try. Let me know if you do this in your household, how you make it, your recipe. I'd like to know. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, everyone.